anyhow, um, I'm I'm doing a task right now before I start reading. My hair's all lopsided. Well, I don't care. Anyway, so I'm sitting here and I'm watching my, I do my research stuff in the mornings and stuff, right? I do it all the time. I'm constantly. Anyhow, so I'm listening to this recording. One part of it was talking about how Princess Diana. I heard this before, but I just want to reiterate it to y'all. But she called the whole royal family. She called them either the reptilians or the dragon. I mean, the Germans. She called them the reptilians or the Germans. Okay. She told close confidant people they're not human. That they are not human, and that they're from reptiles. This is what she called them. Reptiles. The reptiles are the Germans. Okay. Um, you know that Charles admits that they are descendants of Vlad the Impaler. Okay, that was very interesting about that. Okay, but seems to me like I don't know. That's really kept secret right there, and her saying it too, and it's still. It seems to me like I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we do see them and we just don't realize it. Anyway, so I'm still watching that, right? I'm watching it and watching it. And I told y'all not long ago, actually, because I was telling y'all about the massive DNA. They're about to do they're searching. They're looking for specific bloodlines and stuff. Okay, I'm telling y'all. Just like nothing new under the sun. Just like back in the day when they were going out and killing the firstborns and stuff like that. But anyway, so it was talking about them, searching bloodlines, databases, seeking these specific bloodlines, so on and so forth. And then it kept, the video kept going. It came to this guy, and he was talking about like the different species of aliens, okay? And well, we know the reptilian. They come from the Dracar system, and it's shaped just like a lizard. The Dracar system is shaped. All that is shaped just like a lizard, okay? Anyway, so he goes on to continue it, and he says that there is a species that come from an unknown star galaxy, and that they're really, really good. Like they're really, really like they want to help us or what have you. And when he said this, it triggered me so bad because I just have told y'all just recently when I was a little kid, my grandma told me that we were from the Choctaw tribe. That we're from the Choctaw tribe. She told me that. This man said that star cluster galaxy where the nice ones or whatever are, that it's called the Choctaw. That's what they call it, the Choctaw star galaxy. So, that triggered me, and like what? Like my grandma told me, she plain told me that we were from the Choctaw tribe. And I was like, okay. And y'all go look some of this stuff up, okay? So that triggered me, and I was thinking, okay, so the indigenous ones carry the memory. I'm telling you, it's not just the Choctaw. It's like the Navajo and the Cherokee and the Hopi. Yeah, these are like the first. They're like the original bloodlines, even above like the Rothschilds and Rockefellers and all that. These indigenous ones, the Indians, they're like the original placed here bloodlines, and each one of them is a different like star cluster. They were brought here. It said they were brought here for some type of reason. It was something to do with like the reptilians trying to, because the reptilians, they want to take over for the they want the earth for the I'm not your granny. They want the reptilians want the earth for its mineral sources, to navigate their like technology and shit. Like they need the earth for the gold and the silver, the copper, and that and that and that. Okay, they could care less one way or another about us. Okay, that's what they were saying. They were saying that the reptilians don't give a damn about us. They don't care one way or another. We're just like a, to them we could just be an ant, like an ant is to us. To the reptilians, they could care less one way or another about us, is what this guy's saying, right? He's saying that, but they want the earth. They don't care about us. We don't matter one way or another. They want the earth for the abundance of minerals and like they need gold for some reason. These reptilians, they need gold for some reason. It's gold specifically. I don't know exactly why, but the reptilians want the gold. Okay, but I thought I'd tell y'all that. That was very, very interesting. That my grandma told me when I was probably 8, maybe 8 years old. Because I was asking her about. She used to be married to a chief. Okay, before she had my mom, she was an Indian. She was a squaw. Okay, and I was asking her about it one day, and I was like, "Well, is that our tribe or what have you?" She said, "No." She said, "We come from the Choctaws." And I said, okay. She said it's something to do with, because her family was the Worshams. They come from, like, Sweden, Ireland type area, that area over there. And they didn't have the reptilians over there. She was telling me all the story about it when I was like 8 years old. They didn't have those reptilians over there where they came from, wherever her family come from. They didn't have them over there. She was telling me all about it. I was a little kid, and I remember I retained it for some reason. It was very trippy. Okay, good morning. But yeah, when that man said, "Look, I've never heard of a star cluster called the Choctaw." And I tripped out. I was like, whoa, that triggered me so bad because I've been hearing all this stuff about this mass. I don't know if y'all have heard it, but they're going to do some type of massive DNA. They're searching for something. They're searching for somebody. Okay? Some kind of tribe or something. There's going to be a big old huge DNA hunt. I don't know if you should participate or not. I mean, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. I mean, it really is crazy, okay? But anyway, I thought I'd tell y'all about that with Diane. Now, I heard, when Diane had William, she extended her stay in the hospital, right? And a few years later, I was doing investigating and stuff about the reptilians and that and that and that. But Diana, when she had William, she stayed in the hospital an extra like 3 to 5 days. Come to find out, it's because that she couldn't handle like what she saw when he was born, and they had to like sedate her and everything. Like they had to do all kinds of stuff to sedate her and stuff. I could care less about your little bullshit, man. Get off of my channel. Just go ahead and leave off my channel. You can go ahead and go. You can go ahead and go, okay? I'm not fucking interested. Shut the fuck up. I don't care about your little bullshit. You're 27, okay, well, you're still a toddler. You need to go the fuck on. I'm not interested in listening to that bullshit this morning. I don't guess you get to listen at all, ever again. Okay? Anyway. So, major shit going down in Texas with this weather. This weather's fucked up. Major shit going down in Texas. And I don't know. I pray for those in Tennessee. I'm telling y'all. Tennessee, for some reason, it's something to do. Okay, so I hear last night after I got off the live, when I done a live, right? I hear last night. What did I hear that on? It was something to do with freezing. They were trying to freeze blast the beast or some shit like that, okay? And its head, something to do with its head or something is near. There's something near Tennessee that they're trying to freeze on this beast that is connected to America. It's wrapped around America. I'm trying to tell y'all, there's a beast like hugging America. Like a big dragon. And I keep seeing stuff about it, but it's like keeps staying being like on the down low. And no one's really like, but what do y'all think this little winter storm here is? This ain't no coincidence, or this is the worst winter storm they say ever that's to ever hit. And ever. I mean, it's really wild, huh? Like ever. And you can obviously see that it's man-made. If y'all can't obviously see that this weather storm that we're going through right now is man-made, then y'all need to go back to damn Barney or something. I'm just saying, because this is obvious that they're shooting this cold. And then I seen the seed guy, the Augustus dude. Like, all of this is just falling right into place, but what is it leading up to? Like, what is it? Are we about to find out that we're all like a whole bunch of different races of alien species? Like a bunch of different races of them? I wouldn't doubt it. What was I? Okay, there was something going on about. Okay, I heard something about the Melania Trump. Okay, but anyway, they were saying something. Okay, you know how Hitler was all into all of that stuff, right? He had that little guy. It was in that movie. He had that little guy thing that it was like full of sand, and it turned the. You know what I'm talking about? It was in that movie. What the fuck? What was that movie? Hellboy. It was in Hellboy. That guy that turned all the he turned those little key things on his body, but he was full of sand. Do y'all remember that guy in Hellboy? It was like in the beginning when they was looking for, when they actually found Hellboy, the Hellboy baby or whatever. Do y'all remember that part? There was a guy, he was dressed in black. I could have been a woman, I don't know. But it was dressed in black and had this mask thing on. And it was full of sand, like he was some type of sandman, some kind of puppet or some shit. Okay? Have we found Hellboy and we've got him underground? And just like in the movie, we're raising him? Have we found something like that? And he's in the ground and we've been raising him? I mean, all that sounds so Area 51 to me. What do y'all think? Man, I'm not used to, I haven't used a fucking cigar in ages. And I'm trying to fucking use this cigar because I use wraps. And this cigar is coming apart. Oh, man. Hold on a second. But I don't know. All that shit just blows my fucking mind that they said a Choctaw star system. I never heard of no Choctaw star system ever. But at the same time, Grandma said we was Choctaw Indian. And never heard much about no Choctaw Indian. Have y'all? That's what she told me. But she used to tell me all kinds of stuff. She told me all kinds of stuff. I guess she knew. I don't know. But she didn't tell my sister. She told me. Um, she told me how the government, it was some type of like sacrifice or something that everybody had that everybody had to come and give any kind of precious metals or gold or any kind of stuff like that, even down to their like wedding rings and all of that stuff. It had to be melted down. They had to do this now. I still to this day, I don't know why, but they had to do this. These precious metals had to be melted down, and crazily enough, they used it to put it on top of all the capitals in all of like the South, the Capitol buildings. You know, the Tartarian buildings that we have that they just reinvented or whatever. They put this gold, they painted it on all the Capitol buildings. Georgia's still got the gold on it. If y'all had never seen it, Georgia's Capitol, it's just gold. They still got it on there. But they painted it on all of them. And why did they got these little things on the very tops of them capitals? It's like it's some type of communication system about we'll say the transportation from the Choctaws Star Tribe or the Dragon Star Tribe or what have you. It was like a transportation system. That's back also when we had the huge big ass Zeppelins, those ginormous Zeppelins. Those things could hold way more people than you think. Like, you think that they're like this little basket, like a hot air balloon, but it's not. It's like a whole fucking damn ship, like a huge ass fucking yacht up in the sky. Okay? What in the hell are y'all talking about? Y'all got a gold on y'all's capital too? Just a baseball's worth? Well, that ain't what. If y'all go look this up, I mean, it's in a lot of those videos too about the Tartarian, empire and how it came down in that. But if y'all go look it up, they come to. Everybody had to. I just seen one thing the other day about this girl. I was doing it was on a star, but I can't remember what star it was. It said it in damn Honey the other day. Y'all remember I was reading Honey? And it was talking about how the government come around and we had to give all of our gold to the government, that. Yeah, they had to give all of the gold and precious metal. There's something to do with these alien beings and our precious metals on Earth. But I don't know if they're ours. I don't know if we're just moved here or what. It blows my mind that man called it the Choctaw Star Tribe, y'all. The star system. That blows my mind. I'm blown away by that. I've never heard that before. I've never even heard anybody say Choctaw anything but my grandma. She told me. Because I said, are we Cherokee? Because, this was back in 78, 76, something like that. I wanted to know if because, everybody's Indian, back in the day. And I wanted to know, I said, are we Cherokee Indian, Grandma? Because she lived up there in, Cartersville, and there's a lot of Cherokee mounds and stuff like that. And she said, no. And I said, oh, we're not. I said, you was married to Indian chief? And she was like, yeah. She said, but we were Choctaw. She said, my blood system is Choctaw. So we're Choctaw. And I said, what? She said, we're Choctaw, but he was Navajo. That chief, that Indian chief, She said because the tribes can blend or some crap like that. Certain ones can blend their tribes, but other ones can't. She was telling me all about it. I remember it just clear as a bell when I was like 8 years old. She was telling me all about it. It's so crazy. And that, back then, now keep in mind, y'all, I done told y'all, I think that my grandfather was one of the Cabbage Patch, one of the orphan train kids. My mom's dad, oddly enough, Mama don't know nothing about him. He died when she was 10 years old in a so-called house fire that was an empty house, completely empty house, and he was shellacking the floors. And supposedly went into the other room for a break, smoked a cigarette, fell asleep with a cigarette, and it rolled onto the slacker floor and burned up the house. That's the story. That's the story. But he didn't know. He celebrated 2 birthdays because he didn't know what his birthday was. He wasn't even sure if his last name was fully that. It's crazy. I mean, that's just wild. Like, is there stranger things have happened on the earth? I'm just saying. What would you do? You found out. I mean, damn, we're all about to find out we're alien species. Some of us have different powers than other ones. Y'all think about that. Y'all really, really think about that. Stranger things have gone on in this earth and this world. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Why are all those other star clusters and planets and shit out there? Why are they out there? For us not to... For us little insignificant humans not to be no smarter than we are. And all them other planets out there, do y'all think that there's there's possibility? I mean, I'm serious. Has anybody else ever been told they was Choctaw? Have you ever heard the word Choctaw Indian? Anybody? I just wonder. Okay. I'm gonna tell y'all something else has been triggering me so damn bad too. Okay. How all these women are looking the same, like all these women surrounding Trump, besides Melania, even his daughter, like all of them fucking look exactly the same. They look like Erica Kirk. That whatever his little speech aid lady is, she looks just like Erica Kirk. They all looking exactly the same. Are they Pleiadians? Are they fucking... Just, that's so odd. That's just so odd to me, that how they all of them look the same. And do they not all seem like dim-witted? I can't even... Like, okay, I don't know if it's me or what, but what... To me, even our vice president seems kind of dim-witted. Like, it's not, okay, not an idiot like Biden, okay? Like, not an idiot like Biden. I don't know if it's... I can't quite pinpoint it, because, look, I guess you would say, with age, I suppose you see all these people as, like, children that they are. It's hard, okay? Trump's not. Trump's old, okay? Trump's old. But them other ones are like, I don't know, they seem dim-witted. My eye feels like something's in my eye. They seem real dim-witted. Like, I can't explain it, like glossing it over or something. And what the fuck's going on with Kai Sentient? What the fuck are they doing to him? What is going on with that boy? What the fuck are they doing to him? He's just letting them. I'm just tripping. I mean, he had a good Vage quoi, whatever that. He had a good one. He had a good one. People just drawn to this man. All he did was sit on a fucking podcast. Okay? But now, no. He's painting his nails. And he done took off his dreads. They done cut his hair like Samson and Delilah. They done cut his hair off like Samson and Delilah, y'all. That shit's fucking creepy. How they just... That is a totally different man. And what's up with fucking the Beast? Mr. Beast. Oh, God dang. He's broke. He's broke. Flat broke. What? He's fucking broke. He signs a deal with Rothschilds and now he don't have nothing? What? What? Because something to do with his because his new show or whatever was supposed to be like celebrities doing all these antics that he had, just internet celebrities doing, which he'd have been better off leaving internet celebrities doing it, okay? Because people are more interested in internet celebrities than they are these fucking actors and actresses. Y'all, I want y'all to know these motherfuckers are going to extreme. I'm telling you, these actors and actresses and these like pop stars and shit. Nobody's going out to movies anymore. Nobody's buying this music because they can play it on their YouTube or what have you. Okay, they're going to extreme. What is that? I forgot who it was. I forgot the name of the girl, but anyway, she's a big time celebrity, big time. She gonna take her bras. She gets arrested. She gonna take her bras up to the Hollywood, up to the Hollywood sign and hang them off the Hollywood sign. And it's against the law to be up there in that and she gonna video it live to her doing this, and so they come up there and arrest her, right? Because they're trying to so bad. Nobody's buying their stuff. It wasn't Nicki Minaj. It was it Meghan Trainor? Who's that one that looks like Nicki Minaj, but she's a black girl. She's not. It's not Meghan Trainor. It's that one that looks like Nicki Minaj. But she's caught on the fucking subway in New York trying to sell her CDs, trying to sell her new album. Because nobody's buying nothing. Nobody's buying none of that acting stuff or nothing to do with the entertainment. They're not, and they're getting desperate. All of them's getting desperate. It's crazy too, because look, did y'all notice that when everybody started noticing these things about specific things about these celebrities and all these celebrities started shriveling up. They all started shriveling up. Like, look at them. They're like, their life force is just drained out of them because nobody worships them no more. Because nobody's worshiping them. Yeah, it's Megan Thee Stallion, I think. Yeah, it's her. Yeah, she went and she's on the subways in fucking New York trying to sell her new CDs. That's how desperate they're all getting. They're extremely desperate. But what the fuck is going on with Kai Cynthia? Why would he? And what would cause them to want to do that to him? Like, he had nothing to do with the fashion industry, okay? Nothing at all, okay? And we all know that the fashion industry is a zip lip. The model industry and fashion industry, all that zip lip, okay? They just walk around like numb, brainless beauty. Why is he stuck in there? Why did they? I mean, I don't know. They're making him awfully feminine, really fast, really quick, really quick. Why couldn't they just let him stay? Trying out the robots and shit like that. No, they're changing him totally. He'll be a woman before you know it. They'll have him as a woman. They'll make him a complete woman. I guess because he's all for it. I'm not sure. And how can the beast be broke? Like, how can he be broke? I'm not sure about that neither. Yeah. But see, okay, and see, like that right there. Okay, now there's some kind of trigger here with Nicki Minaj, man. There's a trigger. I keep feeling it with her. What is going on there with that? Her and the Erica Kirk thing. But now all of a sudden people are noticing that Erica Kirk from the Florida Erica Kirk, the same person, they're noticing it. I don't see how they couldn't be. That woman is identical. Everything is identical. It's just exact. So, the timeline. When did all these beautiful people get here with these glossy green eyes and blonde hair? J.D. Vance, Erica Kirk, that I forget her damn name. The damn Trump's fucking Marilyn Monroe. What's her name? She writes the speeches and shit for Trump. She's like up his asshole. She's married to like a 70-year-old man, but they think that her and Trump's having an affair. What have you? Okay. When did they get here? When did they arrive? They come on a ship or something, y'all. I'm telling y'all, they come out of nowhere. And another thing, okay. Obama come out of nowhere too. I'd never even heard of that man at all until he ran for president. I never heard of him at all. And then he ran for president and then became Obama. They say he's a nuke. He's an Anunnaki. He's actually like King Tut. That's what they say is that's who Obama is. And you know, all throughout his reign, I heard that. Everybody, I heard that. Okay, couldn't get no DNA on him. Couldn't get where he was born. Couldn't get nothing on him. He's turned in all kinds of fucking how many birth certificates and social security numbers, and 3 of the 5 that he turned in was dead Mexican social security numbers. Why would he turn in fake ones like that? Why would he turn in 3? Like, that don't make sense. Why would he even turn them in when nothing happened either way? He didn't have to turn in nothing? What? Why do they make a big deal like that? Like, letting us know that he's not one of us. He's not human. They was just plainly letting us know that he's not, but he was in charge of us for 2 terms. Not sure exactly what's going on. What are they about to reveal to us? They're about to reveal something. It's building up, y'all. It's building up, for sure. They are definitely about to reveal something. Okay. Sorry, I had to do my rolling and smoking right now because I was out of cigars and I had to get one. Okay. Alright, y'all. So, lots of crazy shit going on, man. What do y'all think about all that? Yeah, you gotta laugh at it, but I mean, shit, what can we do? Either way. I mean, like, even like, you know, like I told y'all, what was it about it? I don't know, about 2 months ago, maybe less. I was talking about, okay, what's the good in knowing all this? Like, why? What is the point in us knowing all of this stuff? Like, we get on here and we, you know, come and to seek answers and find people that have similar point of views to seek answers and so on and so forth. Okay. Damn if I haven't seen any of the solutions yet. I just see more and more and more problems being created. I mean, I don't even see them trying to find solutions for those before they're making other problems with like AI and stuff like that. Now, how can you put a fucking, now China, y'all know that the AIs are fixing to be on blast, just everywhere. Okay, y'all know that, right? Because China's done that, been packing them up and shipping them out, getting ready. Okay, and I seen that back in 25 years ago or more. The AI armies that they've created. Okay, it was before iRobot came out. I seen about the AI armies that were being created. But now, just all kinds of shit. All just keeps hitting the fan, man. Like, I'm trying to figure it out. Like, okay, what? Okay, so we can build these robots and stuff that have these laser beams and all this weapons and all this stuff on them and that and that and that. Okay, and are we making an army to fight against aliens? I'm not sure. Like, are we fighting against aliens? Are they buddies? Or what? Are they buddies with the aliens? Because the people that sit and talk about them, it kind of blows my mind, okay? The people that sit and talk about them, the ones that claim that they were in contact with them and that they were, and they know shit about them or whatever, that in Area 51 or wherever they may be, they sit and talk about them like, they're like, oh yeah, the reptilians are assholes. They're like your average, like grumpy old man. Is the way they act like. Okay, now, I don't care what their opinion of it is. Okay, reptiles are unpredictable. Okay, they don't. I mean, maybe they're just seeing it a certain way. Maybe the reptile, I don't know, but they all talk about the reptilians being like ornery and ill and like they say it like this. Oh, they're not a real threat to a human, but if there was a case of the humans in the way, they'd just kill them. All right, it wouldn't even be a, what are you doing here or nothing like that. If you're in the way of the reptilian, you just die. Like, it's not personal. They just don't care. Like, just like as if you were working and a bug or something come in your work area, you would just kill it and just get it out of the way. That's how they see us. Like, we're here, we exist around them, but we're insignificant. and if need be, they'll just smash us like a bug, like, and we're out of the way. Okay, now what I want to know. Okay, so the government's made some kind of treaty years and years and years ago with these aliens that they can have a certain amount of humans to eat. Okay, so what's the difference between the humans and why can't we just trade the animals? Why can't we just be like, oh, take a few of our elephants or some of the cows? Like, why has it got to specifically be a treaty for them to eat? Because they need blood, right? Why has it got to be human blood? Like, what specifically says, okay, well, it's got to be the humans. They got to eat the humans, not the cows, not the hippos, or the whatever. It's got to be the humans. Like, where did that part come in? Like, is there a difference? Is there some kind of major difference that it's only human blood that they can eat off of? Or, like, okay, say a lion is out in it's out in its plains or whatever, and it's about to pounce. Okay, say, why don't a lion only can eat like warthogs, and that's it? No other animal. Lion just can only eat a warthog. I mean, you get what I'm saying? Because they're acting like we're part of the food chain for these aliens. But my Bible says that we're the top tier. That there's nothing above us but God. Just, there's nothing. Aliens are nothing. The angels, none of that. It's God, then us, then all the rest. Right? Is that right? Y'all get what I'm saying to you? So why on earth would our president need to make a treaty with the alien forces? Okay, we're food for them. Okay, I get you. We're food. Okay, you must not just be not listening or something. I don't know. It sounds like you're not. But I just said, okay, we're the only food source for the aliens. They can't eat no animal, or they can't have like all of our elephants or something like that, because elephants are mammals. I mean, so why is it humans? Why has it got to fucking be humans? Tell me that. Why that they would sign a whole treaty, a whole peace treaty, and a whole fucking thing about it, that they get to take X amount of humans and eat them. Anyway, just saying these things, it just blows your mind. Okay, hold on. I think of them related to aliens as demons in the devil's team. Angels in... Yeah. I feel the same thing, Kate. We hold the life force that they need. Okay, what is that? Being able to be angry or have some type... Is that the life force? I mean, because... Is it the fact that we kill for no reason? Is that what makes it the life force? Is that what makes it the life force? Is that because that's what differentiates us from the rest of the animal kingdom? Is that we kill for no reason, just for the cause we do it, right? Is that the only thing? That's like what I was saying when I was saying that. You didn't kick her out of here, did you? Or did you just put her in timeout or something? Oh, she's still in here? Oh, did you kick her out, Kate? Kate, did you kick her out? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Anyway, she wasn't paying attention anyway. Okay. She wasn't paying attention anyway, because I done explained something, and then she asked the same question. Y'all better be nice to Miss Kate. I'm telling y'all, she feels the same way I do. Like I said yesterday. Not today. Don't fool me. Y'all out of here. Anyway, so like I was explaining to that, whoever that was that's gone now, I explained it to y'all. Good morning. Good morning, y'all. Anyway, Miss Kate. No problem. No worries. No worries here. I'm good. She probably wasn't subscribed anyway. Miss Kate, have you heard my dumb joke that my bird laughs at? I don't know if you heard it. Why the invisible man turned down the job? Because he couldn't see himself in the position. Bird's sleeping this morning. He must be sleeping. He ain't laughing though. Because he couldn't see himself in the position. Stupid. Anyway, so my point is, so you're telling me that there is a whole race of aliens that only eat humans as food. Okay, so where are their humans at? They're humans that are on their planet. Like, where's do they not have a little farm of humans on their planet? What the fuck they coming over here to Earth? Namaste. Namaste. Stop it. She got a joke, y'all. I love corny jokes. I'm fixing to tell it, okay? Says, I was having trouble getting my yoga instructor to leave. He kept saying, Namaste, Namaste. I'm going to tell Ponyboy when he wakes up, okay? Do birds sleep? I don't know. Do birds sleep? I don't know. Because they're different. They're different. I know they sit over there and they got their eyes shut. I don't know if they asleep because, boy, you just go... Maybe they rest. They rest like fish. Fish just rest. I like the Namaste joke. Thank you so much, Itchy Fingers. I like that one. That was funny. I like that. Namaste, namaste. Alright, y'all. I guess I'll get, should I do a reading? I don't know. I thought I'd tell y'all about the Choctaw tribe that my grandma told me about when I was 8. And now they're saying that there's a star cluster called the Choctaw. That's what they called it, is what he said. He said they called it the Choctaw star cluster. That's what they called it. That's what he said. Those are his exact words. Okay? They call it the Choctaw Star Cluster. That's what they called it. That's what he said. That's what he said. I was recalling it. So much crazy shit. Is fucking Erica Kirk, JonBenet Ramsey. I mean, everybody thought Katy Perry, but Katy Perry has black hair. She was born black hair. Fucking Erica Kirk. Is she JonBenet Ramsey? What the fuck, man? They all look the same. Like, all these people look the same now. It's very odd. And Augustus looks very similar to Erica Kirk, too. Augustus is 25-year-old. Dorico, is that something as you're trying to say to me? Richard means king or crown. Okay, Richard means king. The Stephen means crown. Okay, so Richard means king. Rico, do kingo. Augustus. Okay, there was a whole fucking month named after Augustus. Did Augustus do some kind of sea clouding? With like the old ancient one? Did the old ancient one? She kind of did. I seen her. She kind of did, but it wasn't the true blonde like that. But JonBenet Ramsey's hair was dyed. Her hair was dyed by her mama. Her mama dyed her hair. Patsy, whatever. Her fucking hair's black, just like Katy Perry. But the thing that got me about them two is the fucking dad. The dad and Katy Perry's dad are like the same fucking person all day long, man. It's wild, okay? Yeah. Okay, now that's a whole different subject there, Kate. Okay, yeah, that's a whole nother subject with them all looking the same with the sucking the life force out of them. Somebody in Hollywood is sucking the life force straight. Is it? Oh my God, is it Kris Jenner? Is it Kris Jenner sucking the life force out of these fucking... I'm telling you, look around you, okay? Some of them are looking like fire, and some of them are looking like shriveled up SpongeBob, like he come out laid on the beach to get a suntan. I swear. They all look identical. And what kind of deal did Ariana Grande make to come out of it? She made some kind of deal. Because damn, she fucking right back to looking like she was on Nickelodeon again. I swear on everything, she looks like she just went right back to Nickelodeon. To that one where she talks and she sucks on her toes and all that shit. Yeah, that. She looks exactly that same age and everything now. When she is looking like some kind of shriveled up fucking corpse. She looked like fucking Jack Skeleton. She didn't even look like the Corpse Bride. She looked like Jack Skeleton himself. Not the Corpse Bride. The Corpse Bride's pretty. Got some meat on her bones. Kind of compared to what Ariana Grande was looking like. Now, looks like she did when she was on Nickelodeon. Just like it. So what is going on? Some of them are getting the life force sucked out of them. Look at The Rock. He looks like the life force has been sucked right out of him. Like shriveled up, like a whole, like I'm saying, just like SpongeBob taking him, laying in the sun on the beach. That's scary. That shit's creepy. And they all look the same. Now, what I was talking about, Kate, is different than that, okay? The Erica Kirk thing, all of them are one type of alien. They are. They all look the fucking same, like them damn, I want to call them Arterians, not Pleiadians, Arterians. I want to call them Arterians. They all got like blonde hair and blue or green eyes, kind of like what Russia was trying to create, what Hitler was trying to create, the perfect Jew, I guess, the perfect Jew. Is that what he was trying to create? I know it was like a cosmonaut. He was trying to create these perfect super soldiers, but to look at it in nowadays times, did he succeed? Yeah, she's mafia. She's playing mafia. She come from mafia. She's okay. Now is she okay? Because what it appears to me, like these mates are give to each other. Okay? These little mates, like they mate on a certain type of hierarchy or something, but they're give to each other somehow to be making these babies. Because it don't even seem like there's an actual relationships there. Like, I see it like, I don't know, I was triggered the other day when I seen the thing about Travis Scott and Kylie Jenner's they got a baby, right? You know, everybody knows that. They got a kid. But it was like the baby was made for something specific. Because they're not even like a couple. I mean, they never even seemed like a couple. And like Northwest was created because Kanye's act like he hated, like he hates Kim all the whole time, but made all these kids. But I mean, I don't know. It just seems like that's some type of arranged, that it's meant, it has to be, it's part of the contract. Like, okay, you get her and y'all make a baby, da-da-da. And then you can go on and go over there and this and that and another. Right. Okay, like, yeah, that's what exactly like that, okay? Like, what in the fuck is Justin Bieber doing with Hailey Bieber? Like, what? Because she comes from the Baldwins. She comes from the Baldwins. Y'all go look up history. Okay, y'all go back and look at history. That Baldwin, the one that's on, y'all know who I'm talking about. The one that's with that, fucking, I can't think of it for some reason. But anyway, Alec Baldwin. Yeah, he was, one of them fucking dead presidents. Okay, none of the dead presidents. None of the presidents have ever died. They're all still alive. Every one of them. Okay? They're in other form. Like Ryan Gosling, he was one of the presidents. Um, a lot of them. A lot of them were, because our leaders are like these fallen angels. It's crazy. Because who else would be? Just like in the days of Noah, the fallen angels were the ones in charge, and they were the ones telling, worship me, worship me. Worship me, and I'll tell you these secrets. Worship me, I'll tell you these secrets. Worship me, I'll tell you these secrets. So on and so forth. How come? For some reason, Trump knows all this shit gonna happen way ahead of time. He tells us, and then we don't. I don't know what he wants us to do. He tells us. He done said, anybody right now, if y'all can go find an AI that'll tell you what day Christmas falls on in 2026, y'all go find it and record it and post it on the community page, because I want to see it. Not one single one tell you. They'll say there is no date for Christmas in 2026. No Christmas. 2026. Trump said that last Christmas, this past Christmas. What is up? Okay, now wait. Back up. Hold up. I just got a trigger, y'all. So, Maya Musk is at 79, 80, whatever she is. She's the top supermodel of the world right now. Okay? Yeah, I'm dead serious. Go look it up. If you can find any AI or anything that'll tell you when Christmas is in 2026, put it on the community page. Okay? Because they'll say there is no Christmas in 2026. There is no Christmas holidays in 2026. That's what they answer. But they'll tell you when Halloween is, or whatever, what day it falls on, or whatever. But they'll say no Christmas. Anyway, so Maya, still today, right now, is like the most top world supermodel. Crazily enough, okay? Cover girl, okay? Now, Melania was a supermodel too, right? She was a supermodel before she got with Trump. A lot of Trump's old ladies were supermodels. Anyway, so Melania was a top one, though. Would probably be in some type of connection with Maya, right? Would be in some type of connection at some point through her career. Now, who's that real evil witch lady? Marva Coca, with the black fingers and she's married to that fucking, I was just talking about the other day, to that, I can't think of his name right now. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Okay, now how, that something to do with the modeling, god dang, I can't pinpoint it because I started this out with the modeling thing because they're all tight-lipped, very no talking. It's all the look. Everything, the way it looks. There's no talking. Okay, how's that connection? Why am I Rick Owens? Yes, that lady. Okay, she's a big thing in modeling. Big thing. She was a model. That lady was a fucking model, y'all. On everything. She was a model. Back in the day. Anyhow, all of it ties together somehow with this modeling shit, man. I'm trying to tell y'all. all the models and shit that was at the fucking Trump, I mean, at the Epstein, same thing, was over there. They was both into the pageants, beauty pageants. Erica Kirk tries to shun away the fact that she won the pageant because she only did it because to bring something, some pride or something to her state or some shit. Have y'all heard? Have y'all seen that fucking video, that interview? God dang, and the blatantness of how they just say shit, and it's like Erica Kirk has no kind of filter or nothing. I guess she don't have a PR person. I don't know. Because she just sticks her foot right in her mouth all the time and nobody does nothing about it. They just be like, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, it's crazy. Tell me why a 17-year-old, I just realized this the other day because something was fishy. I kept thinking stuff, I don't know, all these people look like little kids, okay? But anyway, how was she 17 years old? She was 17 years old when she was over the Angels of Romania. When she was in charge of that. She was 17, y'all. 17. What's that saying? Why was she 17 years old in charge of a bunch of children in another country? Who at 17 years goes to Romania and becomes a fucking leader over a adoption place for children of Romania? 17 years old? 17. Did y'all know that part? Did you know that part? Because I kept thinking, damn, she's awfully young to have lived like 25 lives like as she has. Because she's got all kinds of fucking background. Like she's got fucking life after life after life after life. Is there 25 different Erica Kirks? I mean, because she'd have had to fucking to cram that shit into and already be a millionaire and shit to get and then get with Charlie Kirk. He gets just like her husband that happened in Florida. Same shit, something to do with Republic. They had something to do. They were making it like political, saying it was something to do with Republic. That Charlie was a Republican, and so was Clyde. Clyde Kirk, and the governor of, because he was set to be the next president, Claude Kirk, because he was so charismatic and everybody loved him. Guess what? They shot him and killed him because everybody loved him. Like what? Everybody loved JFK. Everybody loved him. Why? So they shot him and killed him, right? Like what? If you're very, very admired and loved, you die. Tupac. What? He was admired and loved. And what? They shot him and killed him? Charlie Kirk. Admired and loved. And what did they do? They shot him and killed him. Malcolm X. Martin Luther King. What did they do? They shot him and killed him. John Lennon. What? What did they do to him? They shot him and killed him. What? This seems like a pattern. Do y'all think it sounds like a pattern? That seems a little bit like a pattern to me. Seems like a pattern. I saw Tupac in a graduation from the CIA outfit. Like, you know how they take them pictures? You know how they take them pictures? Y'all know what I'm talking about? The ones I was talking about with the army that are wearing those dog masks, those fucking S&M fucking dog mask in their fucking pictures. And what's up with the fucking king getting blood all over his painting like that? What? Did Marlena Taralofa do a spirit writing on his painting? Like, I'm just saying. Did she? Did y'all see, the king, his painting? Somehow somebody spilled blood all over it. Was that a spirit writing? That Marlena, whatever. I can't remember her fucking mouthful of her damn Marvel ass name, man. We'll call her Marty or something. That shit blows my mind. That he would put out a portrait like that. I mean, this is all throughout his... This'll be his portrait, his family portrait for his grandchildren and his two grandchildren to see, and so on and so forth. And not even fucking Vlad the Impaler. Not even he. He didn't even put blood all over his fucking famous portrait. You know what I'm saying? He didn't. And but this one said, oh wait, let's get some spirit writing on mine. Let's get the drunk bitch in here. I'm just saying. And because this is real. This is for real. This is life. This is really happening. Have you seen the picture of him? God. You can't even... Like, it might as well just not even had a face on it, because he never really existed. Nobody ever paid attention to that little fucker. Except for the fact that he killed one of the earth angels of the world. One of the saints. That's the only reason they paid any attention to him. That's not how he got attention. Because he killed her. He killed the earth angel of the world. That's pathetic. That is pathetic. I mean, even his children outshined him all throughout their lives. Nobody even paid attention to that fucker. Okay? And so then they make him a portrait and put blood all over it. Well, he stands there and goes, watching them. Just saying. He might have been doing that in the portrait. They were trying to cover it up. Maybe he was peeling back while they was making the portrait. He was, oh shit, listen to the blood right there. Your little shit showing. Oh, wait. Wait. Y'all know the thing that Katy Perry did? Stupid shit. What's that all about? Is that some type of electric shock something that they put in her earring or something, and then she goes, you know what I'm saying? Because damn if fucking, oh, what's that? I feel so bad for this one, though. What's that lady? Oh, God almighty. She was in the fucking modeling industry, too. She's the lady that was on the talk show, and then she went kind of crazy. She got bug eyes, got big boobs, and she talks shit about everybody. And she went crazy. They did a conservatorship on her. Why can't I think of these people's names today? I don't understand. Sometimes that happens. I can see her plainly, though. She pounded on the window inside that place, and she was like waving. She's on the phone. She was waving at the people, but she was stuck in there. They had her like locked up in there. She's going through some shit right now. She was in the modeling industry. Wendy Williams. That's it. Mm-hmm. She was off. Now, funny that Katy Perry was off. And then she went up in a fucking dick. And then came back down. And she was the only one that was pointed out in that whole dick. And now she's like struggling for her fucking career. Falling, messing up on the wires. And can't keep a tune. Don't y'all find that odd? She was the main one pointed out on that fucking dick. Coming down and kissing the ground and acting retarded and singing and showing off sunflowers and shit. And daisies, whatever the fuck. On this trip to the space. Okay, what happened to her? Because when they do that glitching shit, I guess they get... I don't know. Because look what they did to Wendy Williams. I kind of felt bad for Wendy Williams right now. Because she, the same thing. Well, Britney Spears, I mean, nothing new in her son. All of that. And that comes from that fucking lady that hangs out with them Kardashians. She done the same thing to Justin Bieber. Them Kardashians are they're the big thing. I'm telling y'all. Kris Kardashian sucked the life force out of people. I guess at her 70th birthday. Right before it. About a month before it. You seen all them people started being life force sucked out of them. And then all of a sudden she is looking fine. Like, I'm younger than my daughters. Tell me how that happened. All that fucking plastic surgery she had throughout all them fucking years, and then all of a sudden she's 70 and the shit works. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. What was she doing? She was doing it to North. I can almost guarantee you that she was trying to suck North's energy. What you wrote to me? What did you write to me? Your phrase can be that. Oh, make a podcast? Oh. What is, I mean. Okay, how about I just do what I do, and I do it the way I do it, and then everybody does it the way I do it. How about that? Okay. That shit's crazy. So, think about the connections, y'all. Stand back, see it from the higher perspective. From the higher perspective. Why would a billionaire, I'm talking about fucking cha-ching, cha-ching, that used to be a nerd, and his old lady was fucking pitiful. You might even call her a hag. I don't know. She's pitiful. And now they're like hot to trot, both of them, and they're billionaires, and they're going to throw Kris Jenner a birthday party and invite the billionairest of the billionaires all around the world, except for Meghan Markle and Harry. I mean, Harry, they didn't get to come, but they snuck in. They party crashed. That's pathetic. Anyway, why? There was something went down. The police got caught out there 3 times. Then we hear some shit about Northwest, like flipping out. Apparently she was at a fucking party. I don't know. Okay. How come back in the day, I remember back when I was a kid, I remember Drew Barrymore being seen at all these fucking parties, right? And they would show, who was that? Farrah Fawcett and Mia Farah. She was a young one that was at all these fucking blasting parties and this and that and another. But now, like, okay, was Northwest a baby at these pitty ditty parties? I mean, just think about it. Was Blue Ivy a baby at these ditty parties? Power being given to them? Like, rituals being done? You understand? Okie dokie. I'm on a YouTube live right now. Okay? Do you see that? Do you see me doing that? Okie dokie. Keep pressing the issue. Alright? I'm talking about something. You're going to name them longitude? Like a lounge? Because that ain't how you say longitude. It don't have a U in it. That ain't how you spell latitude either. It's latitude. You're going to name your kids misspelled names. Oh, I'm just kidding with you. Okay, so how does it all connect? So what does Kylie Jenner know? Kylie Jenner knows something. I'm telling you, because she's standing back. She's standing back. I'm telling y'all, she's standing back. Did y'all know? Well, I told y'all that at the beginning, because I told y'all about Diana knowing that the royal family is reptilians. She called them the reptilians, the reptiles, or the Germans. Why would she call them the Germans? Why would she call them the Germans? They're Brits. Why would she call them the Germans? She called them the Germans. Y'all go look back and y'all go look it up. Y'all go look up like little interviews and stuff about Princess Diana. She had a lot. She told a lot. Okay, I was paying attention even as a kid. I was paying attention to that lady for some reason. Like I had a lot of attention towards her for some reason when I was a kid. I love it. I love it. Y'all, another dumb joke, a corny joke. I love corny jokes, y'all. Okay, I'm fixing to tell it. It says, why should you never fight a dinosaur? I'm going to tell you the answer so you don't have to answer, y'all. Because you'll get Jurassic kicked. Jurassic. Thank you. I love it. Thank you. Okay, you'd have to type it out. Okay, how would you tell them? Like, would you verbally say it to them, or would you write it on a piece of paper? I love corny jokes. That's funny. I love that shit. I'll tell Ponyboy when he comes out. I ain't started shuffling the cards. If I start shuffling these cards, he'll come out. I guarantee you, if I start shuffling the cards, I'm already an hour into it. I ain't no cards at all. But I wanted to talk to y'all about all of them are good. I like the cornier the better, you know, because I keep repeating the one about the Invisible Man turning down the job position. How far can you walk into the woods, y'all? How far can anybody walk into the woods? My friend Tony asked me not to say his name backwards. And I said, why not? You're funny. I love it. I love it. I love it. Y'all know why N-O-T? Why not? It's Tony backwards. I love it. I love it. But you can only walk halfway into the woods and then you're walking out. As far as you can walk. Anybody. I love the Tony one. That's funny as hell. I love it. I love it. Are you subscribed? Be subscribed, okay? Yeah, it's a real knee slap. I slapped my knee and everything. I did. Look, that's not funny though. I don't like that one. That one, I'm not even going to repeat it. That's a bad taste. That's like, you want me to tell you a dirty joke? A white horse fell in a mud puddle. You want me to tell you a dirtier one? A black horse fell in a mud puddle. Yeah, that one's a bad taste. Let's take that one off, okay? We'll remove that one. Sorry, just saying. That one's bad taste. That wasn't a knee slapper. Look, it's just something about the lovers. What? Am I going to get these cards? Yeah, those are dirty jokes. Those are dirty, dirty, dirty ones. The white horse. I think the white horse is the one is dirtier than the black horse one. You want to know the truth? Okay, I'll take what resonates, man. We an hour in. I'm finna get started. All right, y'all don't mind, do you? Alright, let's find out. It says something about the lovers. Uh-oh. Ooh, the lovers in reverse. It says misaligned values. Uh-oh, there's an imbalance. I told y'all there was an imbalance. Ooh, the King of Wands, an unpredictable, controlling tyrant. This is the story that it said yesterday. I'm telling y'all, there's a tyrant about to fall. He's going to have to give you everything. Everything. Take that as it resonates. Look, it says something about your long-term plans expressing gratitude. He's got to give you everything. Y'all take it as it resonates, man. Thank you, archangels. Thank you, angels of the highest white light. There's something else that I was going to talk to y'all about. Golly, let me... Hold on. It's something to do with these daggum lights. These lights that people keep seeing. Oh, and I want to say... May they rest in peace. There's been several people already died from the cold, from this, what's happened with snowblower that they've blown on America. They're trying to freeze a demon or something. Like they're trying to freeze it. I'm telling y'all, I seen something about it, and it keeps on going to, it keeps on coming like back around to that. There's something wrapped around America. There's some kind of creature or some kind of being wrapped around America. It's actually, I mean, have you seen the picture? Has anybody did the what I asked you to do, like just go look it up and just go look at it from the aerial point of view? It plainly looks like some kind of dragon. Is its face is, its snout part right here is pushed in between North America and South America, and it's like a hand or something is going on to America. Okay, but it's not a wing. It's like it's just its hand. Okay, but then it goes on down around Texas, like Texas is its belly or something. Texas, Mexico could be its belly, because that's what it looks like. Okay, and then it goes on up and it wraps, like the end part of its, where butthole and shit would be, is right there in California. On the tip of California. Okay? And it goes on up, and its tail goes on up into smaller. It goes up to Anchorage, Alaska, and there's like, from the aerial view, it looks like fucking nails on each side of this tail. On about 8 to 10 of them in Anchorage, Alaska. It looks like nails on this tail, an anchor, right? And then the tail goes on down just a teeny bit into the Bering Straits, okay? The Bering Straits, they found fucking eggs from this dinosaur, from this dragon. Now, if this dragon is that fucking big, imagine how big these eggs in the Bering Straits are. Because that's a big fucking dragon. That its face is in between. You can see it where it looks like the mud had just been pushed, like from its snout, kind of like it landed like that, and pushed the land apart and kind of made a mud indention right there. You can see it plainly from the aerial view of it. So go look at that up. It's pretty wild to, mountains or giants, for sure. Yeah, just go, you can go, let's see, I guess you would put in, because it was in one of the videos about the giants and the mountains and that, okay? Those ancient trees were like antennas for the watchers and the angels or what have you to communicate Okay, and then when God sent down the watcher to cut down those trees, it's to keep the giants from trying to climb them, to get up on high places, to keep from dying in the flood. So he had them chopped down. He had them all chopped down because that's what their plan was, is to climb up the trees and get above the waters to survive. But there may have been one or two of these trees that survived to a point that it just washed the giant, away. Because it said after that there was still a few of those giants on the earth somehow. I mean, you got to figure they're giants, so they could have been. If you see it, the mountains being giants, look how big they are. Like, is the Himalayas? What is that, like a? Is that like a whole bunch of them? Maybe, I don't know. That could be. I don't know. And they got covered up by mud or something and petrified. I don't know. There was a flash or something, the lightning or something, because everything got froze the way it was. There's some sitting on the side of a hill. Have you seen that? Those giants that are, oh, they couldn't have been in the ark. There's no way the giants were in the ark. Unless they was impregnated in one of those women prior to them getting on the ark. That's the only way. They couldn't have been on the ark. I'm just saying, okay? Unless one of them women, which could have been, because Shem's wife was they was kids, okay? And Shem, I'm just saying, they was all like kids, and one of them could have fell into just made a deal with one of them. We don't know. Like, we don't know that one of them women that was on that ark wasn't already pregnated with one of them giants. Like, one of them, had a fetus in her already. We don't know that. Okay? There's something to do with Elon Musk, because he's starting to show back up. I don't know why. There's, y'all, I'm telling you, pay attention to the ones that the ones that go in and out, like in these. Pay attention, because they're when that kind of stuff goes on, there's shit going on. Good luck. There ain't shit near this town. You and your brother both? Y'all were both 8 pounds, 8 ounces? Well, that's pretty hot. Were you born in, June or May? Were y'all born in May or June? Are y'all Geminis? Look, it says you are enough. Stand up for what you deserve. It says working too hard for free. Somebody's undervaluing you. Wowzers. You're born on a cusp. Oh, August. Oh. Wow. That sure is a lot of 8s, don't you think? Oh, that's sad. Maybe that's part of the Leo thing, because you're right there at the cusp. Anyway, y'all. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got going on here. I graduated high school in '88. The best car I ever had was an 88. I loved that truck. God almighty. I love that truck. Anyway. Oh, eights? Yeah. Well, I mean, all the numbers are good to use. You just gotta know how to use them, just like writing. It's just like writing. You just gotta know how to use the alphabet. You understand? There's only 9 numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. No other numbers. The 0 is a spacer. It doesn't exist. It's a spacer between sentences. You got me? Yes, words are spells. Numbers are our first language. You can write whole sentences out with just using numbers. You have the power of what each number means. Okay? And just like letters, say you put a word like happy, them 2 P's, the power of them 2 P's is like the power number of 22 or something to that effect. You understand? Geometry. It's just ancient language. It's the beginning language. There was no denominations back in the day. Y'all know that like Adam and Eve weren't a denomination of like race. They was just a human. They weren't Hebrew and all of that. That wasn't a name. They didn't call nobody nut. I don't know where that came in, where they started calling whole nationalities these Canaanites and all that, because it doesn't really say. It just says that these are the Canaanites and these are the such and such and these are the such and such. But when mankind was first created, they were just mankind. But our first language is telepathic, but we spoke with like angles and shapes and that's math, that's numbers, geometry. We still speak with angles and shapes and symbols, and we just don't realize it. But the American language, the American alphabet is the top tier. That's what put us on the top when we created the American alphabet, because the power of our language is the most powerful of all of them. Our language gives the curse, whatever, the best power. So y'all take that as it resonates. Like the German language and the Russian language, whatever that language, it's too aggressive. It gets the point across. It's just too aggressive to use for the ritual spells and that. So the American language and our alphabet is the most powerful in the world. That's what put us on top, because we don't even exist. We're nothing. We don't even exist. But the creation of that language put us on the top. That's where they shoved in all them curses and spells through the Constitution, all the American Constitution. There's curses and spells all through that shit. The way they wrote it, the way they put it, the way they put these letters together beside these letters, like, because it doesn't have to be, okay, you would think that it would be a whole word, like, okay, then you would think that it would be like, okay, we can put now, we can write the word now, okay, and it has its own power, okay, but if I was to put, say, we'll write center, but we'll write it with the R-E first. I mean, the R-E at the end instead of the E-R. Because, you know, people do that, right? So they write center now. Okay, they write center now. And then they write notice or something like that. Okay, so we'll put notice. Okay, now that says this. Now this says sin, or this says sent renown to ice, or ice, some kind of ice. Okay, so this now says something different because it was just now, and that was one power. But this word added to it, just like the cards. The middle word, the two words on the other each side, gives the middle word that power. Okay? Just like with the cards. When I do the 3 cards, the one in the middle is the one with the most energy, and the 2 on the outside gives it, is the energy forcing into, or supporting it, or non-supporting it, whatever they come out to be. But the same thing goes with these letters. Okay? So now that I wrote center, so it says sent, it says sent, renown, and it says O2 ice, O2 ice, sent, renown, O2 ice. Do you see what I'm saying? And all it says is center now notice. But it actually says something else. It's coded and everything. It says something else. You following what I'm saying? It could also be used as, instead of being like sent renown to ice. Sent renown to ice. Okay? You see what it's saying, right? Okay, now I can also use, like, put 3 words together that if you read them out loud, they'll also say a sentence of something else. It's hard to explain that if you spell them, if you misspell the words. If you misspell the words, say OU812 on Van Halen. Okay, now say I just said letters and numbers together, but it made a whole sentence. Do you see? Send me now to ice. Yeah, it could be saying that too. Do you see what I mean? It's our language. It's the way we connect them. And especially if we misspell words. That's dark. That's a dark curse. You know how they use slang words for, like, companies and stuff like that? When they misspell the words, like with a K, that's dark. That's going to the dark power of it. Because it adds the power of that C to that K or whatever. You get what I'm saying? Like some people spell magic with a CK. You understand? Because that sound is different. It's a different frequency. Yes. And yes, spelled that way as well. Those are different types of power, the way they spell it. How you did it with the MAJIK, and then there's a MAGICK. Gins and gins, yes, exactly. How the word hallelujah is written, that's very interesting. Because hallelujah is a word that's an angelic word, meaning all praise to God. Okay? And everything to God. That's what the hallelujah. And it's interesting because it's spelled in all kinds of different forms, but still it's the enunciation of the word that is the power to that word. The enunciation of saying. They want you to verbally say the word hallelujah. It's not meant to be written. It's an angelic word, baby. You're not supposed to write hallelujah. You're supposed to say it. That's why they can't determine the spelling of it. It's not a word to be, just like Yahweh. You're not supposed to write it down. You're supposed to say it verbally. You're not supposed to write it down. You understand? Because it's the highest praise that you can give to God. The hallelujah. You can't determine the word. You have to verbally use your vocal cords to make it be the word. Just like Yahweh. Same thing. It's an angelic, it's a divine word. You can't write it on paper because it's in all languages. I can't explain that, but it's in all languages. Every language can understand it's angelic. Yeah, you can write it down, but you're going to misspell it every time. That's how come there's 100,000 different ways to write it. How many different ways have you seen some Yahshua written? How many different ways have you seen Hallelujah written? How many different ways have you seen Yahweh written? Because you're not supposed to write it down. You're supposed to speak it verbally with the frequency, the frequency that comes out. Not this. This right here is like releasing and letting it go. Do you understand? You understand now? Those are angelic, divine words. They can't be written. They have to be spoken. Right. Overstand. Exactly. What are you talking about? I'm not sleeping on nothing, lady. You don't even know. You just now come in here and thought you was going to put your 2 cents in? Like, we're an hour and 41 minutes in this conversation. Who are you? You don't know. You're going to come in here judging. Go read your Bible. You need to go read your Bible. Alethea Smith, you need to go read your Bible because you don't even know what you're talking about. Saying we're sleeping on hallelujah. Hey, you misspelled that, by the way. You misspelled that, by the way. Alethea. You misspelled that word, by the way. That's not how you spell it. So, bye. Judge. Let Christ judge next time. Because you don't have no idea what you're even talking about. Don't come in here and just run their mouth. What the fuck? Your name is Hallelujah? It's Janelle. Well, there is proof. I mean, any pilot will tell you that it's not round. But I don't believe the earth is what you would say flat. There's an underneath, and there's an above. There's an underneath and an above. And God put the above there because the underneath is scary. It's got darkness in it. But he put the above there to keep it from getting to us. We walk on the flat surface in the middle. Yep, in the mountains and the valleys. Exactly. Now, I'm not sure. Is that the one where the guy went in there and found that ancient artifact, and when he got checked out and he put it back in there? He found something with blood on it and had that blood analyzed. It was still alive, and he put it back in there. Oh, the gates to hell. Oh, you're talking about down there, like from Hellboy. Yeah. Yeah. That's the exact same scenario as in Hellboy. Y'all go watch the beginning of Hellboy. Okay. Y'all go watch the beginning of Hellboy. Did y'all know that Russia was fixing to say that they just gonna claim Antarctica? At one point they did. That they was just gonna claim it. Yes, the gates of hell. Okay? Because the gates of hell, all this stuff's got to be exposed, y'all, because prophecy is coming through. You understand? All this stuff is being exposed. Man, I just got triggered about Malargo again. Malargo, where they did that dog fucking dance. Now, why was I triggered about that? Because I heard something yesterday about something else. Wait a minute. There's something about that place. I mean, I told y'all about Trump giving the Ark of the Covenant to the one that he had in possession. He was in possession of one of the Ark of the Covenants. I hope y'all know that for sure. He was for sure had a possession of an Ark of the Covenant. Don't know which one's real. No one does. None of them's real. None of them sure. But if human hands touch any of them, they gone. They will have everything just gone. They won't exist no more like they never did if they touch it with their hand. That's what it said. We read it the other day, y'all remember? Buddy reached up because it was falling, because they was trying to parade it around like it was some type of parade or something, and the wheel popped and it started to fall, and Buddy touched it, reached up to keep it from falling, and everything was drained from him, and he was no more. That's what it said. Everything was drained from him, and he was no more. Just like in fucking the Raiders of the Lost Ark. The same exact thing. Getting these little gnat things in here again. I don't know. $600 for this bug job? No. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell y'all. God dang. So I was like being forced. They was trying to force me out of here for that buggy thing, you know. They was trying to force me out of here they told me 48 to 72 hours. I was like, I can't do that on New Year's Eve. Anyway, but I sat out in my car for 4 hours, blah, blah, blah. Well, these people upstairs, they was out of town for a month, and they just got back. So they didn't even do their apartment. So they got to clean their apartment up before they come out and do their apartment. But this man couldn't wait for me to get my check on the 3rd, so I didn't have to just... That's something odd, don't you think? This was being forced on me, and this is the reason why I'm being asked to move or what have you. But they're about to do their apartment today or tomorrow. But this apartment still just got the same. I mean, this is crazy. Well, first 9 or so months I lived in this apartment, I didn't have no bug at all, not one. I didn't see not a single bug. And then all of a sudden, they're just, this is crazy. And why was I being pinpointed? Does that make sense to you? That I was trying to be, they was like forcing me to leave out of here. He told me 48 72 hours. I said, I cannot do that on New Year's Eve. This is the day after Christmas. Can't do that on New Year's Eve. I get paid on 3rd. That's the end of the month. I just bought Christmas. I don't have any money or nothing. I can't do that on New Year's Eve. Can you wait till the 3rd? No, it's got to be done. Everybody in this whole building, everybody in this whole building, everybody in this whole building, blah, 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 blah. I said, man, I can't leave for no 72 hours, especially with my bird in a box. There's no way, you know. And so I waited till the day, and then the man was late, okay. But all I had to do was sit out in my car for 4 hours, is what the bugman said. But the landlord was making out like I need to leave for 48 to 72 hours. Okay? But making this big, huge deal about it being on New Year's Eve. Okay? Making a huge, big deal about it, okay? Get up at 8 o'clock in the morning and leave until 3 days on New Year's Eve day. Okay? I can't do it. I don't have the money to be doing that, right? And I'm going, what? So now, they come back into town. He starts telling me how, oh, we got to clean up the apartment so the bug man can come in that, what he did to y'all's apartments. I said, what? He said, yeah, our apartment was too dirty, so they waited on it for us to come clean it up before. Y'all tell me, does that seem right? Does any of that seem right? But I'm being kicked out. I mean, my apartment's clean. I pay my rent every month. Oh no. That's crazy, ain't it? But now I'm being kicked out. I have to leave in March. I don't really mind. Don't bother nobody. They come at my door, all that. Now, it was a must that I get out of here. And I said, I can't do it. That's the only thing I said to him. I can't do it. I can't do it. You're asking to. That's crazy. You'll come to me the day after Christmas. This is exactly what I said. You'll come to me the day after Christmas to tell me I've got to leave for 48 to 72 hours on New Year's Day. Get up at 8 o'clock and leave on New Year's Eve. I mean, okay, my daughter's birthday is December 30th, y'all. I would have my baby on December 30th for my daughter's birthday. And on New Year's Eve, okay, for my daughter's birthday. I would have that baby, okay? And I'm telling them, now, they know that I have the baby all the time. So I'm saying, I cannot do this. I already told her I was going to babysit. They want me to leave. Just leave for this amount of time to spray. It's just, it doesn't make any sense. Who are you talking about? I don't know who you're talking about. Okay, I thought I'd tell y'all, I forgot about that. Okay, I forgot about that they didn't even do that apartment right there. I think they skipped that apartment right there too. But my apartment's got, he put bait in my apartment before he did this aerating thing. My apartment's like overrun with these bugs. I got a 2-year-old baby in here. These people are, what the fuck kind of shit is that? What kind of sense is that any of that making to y'all? So I don't know what's going to happen as far as that goes. I mean, I'm willing to, look, I was just trying to do the landlord a favor by letting him know that the bug man wasn't doing a very good job because there was bugs everywhere. And before he started coming, there was no bugs here. Like none. There was no bugs in this apartment when I moved in here for almost a year. And then the second year, they were blasted everywhere when the bug man started coming again. Is that weird? And I was just trying to do the landlord a favor and let him know. I said, man, every time he comes, these bugs get worse. Like, they get way worse every time that bug man comes. So y'all tell me. I think he did. I think because he was putting bait in the apartments. I think he did. So he could make extra money. Because let me ask y'all, how many bugmen are businesses, the Bugman, Terminix, or whatever, how many are open during the Christmas holidays to come out and spray, to take time out for about a, I don't know, 5-hour job? How many? To come out on New Year's Eve day and spray for bugs? None, exactly. None. So this is all for extra money. So why wouldn't he be baiting to bring bugs here so he can keep an extra money job? This is easy money. They're conning. I'm telling you. So I was just trying to let the landlord know, okay? Same thing with that David Massey conning the landlord. I'm telling y'all because these people were they tore down them stairs and just left the fucking, like, bits and pieces of the fucking wood with nails and shit. That's like that deck was like, I don't know, a good 80 years old maybe. That deck that was out there. And they tore it down and just left the nails and screws all, just wood with nails and everything, just all around. Stomped on all the plants and flowers out there, okay? And I said, Dang, can't y'all take some pride in your work and clean that up? I have a 2-year-old in here. And they started cussing at me. The boss wasn't there. And neither was that crazy fucking bitch Sheila. She wasn't there neither. So they started cussing at me. I said, whatever. And I walked in here. I said, that's fucked up. I sat down. I started singing karaoke. I did a live. Started singing karaoke and that. And then she gonna come down here 4 hours later. Jumping around, bebopping around, banging on my door like this. My screen door was shut and my door was open. Pow, 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 pow on my screen door. I said, what? Who the fuck does she think she is? I was in here busy. I was doing something. So I let her stand out there banging on my fucking door like that. She stood out there. So she was tapping on my fucking little like fence thing that they put, you know, on the patio. And it was like a fence thing. She tapped. This number right here, right outside my fucking door while I'm sitting in here just letting her chill or whatever, calm down. What the fuck she's jumping around for? This is 4 hours after the fact that those men cussed me for asking them to clean up and take pride in their work. So, she's out there doing this on my thing when I'm trying to do something. I was doing something on a video, I was making like a card of the day. Okay? And she's out there. So I walked over to the door and I said, excuse me, can I help you? And she was like, come out here, I need to talk to you. I need to talk to you. I said, I'll be out there in just a minute. I said, I don't know what your fucking problem is, but you need to calm down. I come back in here, I sat down. She's standing there, and I lit a cigarette. I sat down like this, and I lit a cigarette. You need to come out here and talk to me. You need to come out here and talk. I said, you need to calm the fuck down. What the fuck? Who the fuck do you think you are? Like that. And so I got up and I walked out. I said, yeah, can I fucking help you? This bitch starts jumping around, pointing her finger in my face like she was all up and jumping around. I said, you need to fucking get the fuck out of my face. You fixing to get knocked the fuck out. So this big motherfucking David Massey comes around behind me and hovering over my head. I said, I don't know who the fuck you think you are, but you need to back the fuck off of me. I said, I don't know what the fuck you think you're doing. Who the fuck do you think you are? She said, I'm about to show you who the fuck I think I am. She went upstairs and called the police. Okay. So the police came out here, knocked on my door. I come to the door and I said, can I help you? And he said, can you step outside? I said, no, I can talk to you just fine, just like this. Well, I can't hear you. I said, I hear you just fine. I don't know how you can't fucking hear me. Tell me what happened. I said, I was sitting in my apartment doing my shit on my phone, and this crazy bitch come down here banging on my fucking door like she's trying to fight me. So I just let her sit out there and chill. Then when I did come out there, she had a goon come up behind me like they were fixing to fucking tackle me or something. He said, oh, okay, I see. I said, I want her arrested for harassing me. Well, you can do that, ma'am. You can do that. You can have her arrested for harassing me. I said, she called police too. Here. I said, so you tell me. Oh, well, you can do that. Can't we settle this some other way? I said, you're going to do whatever you're going to do either way. I said, I'm going in. I'm going inside. So he said, I'm just going to tell him to leave you alone. I said, you're going to do whatever you're going to do either way. Bye. And I come inside and shut my door. He went there and told him to leave me alone. The next day, the landlord came out here with this fucking slip talking about you get to go somewhere or something like that and tell me all this stuff. And I was going, what? Like, what are you talking about? I've done nothing, y'all. This is insane. All of this. All of it. But these workers and shit are friends of these drug addicts. Like that David Massey's friends of Sheila's and them's. And so they con the landlord. Like, I'm sure that this landlord paid, like, outrageous rates for those 2 sets of stairs that are half-assed done by a bunch of drug addicts that don't take any pride in their work. Okay? Do you understand what I'm saying to you? The bug man is in on it too. Friends with these drug addicts up here. It's a con. It's all a con. These are the people that killed this lady back here in the back. Shot her and set her house on fire. Understand what I'm saying to y'all. And this landlord is arrogant, naive. I could see even why they would be pulling the wool over his eyes. He's very arrogant. He has no clue what it's like to live in the world, the real world. Like none. Has no clue. He doesn't know nothing about no struggle at all. Nothing. He cannot relate at all. So I could see why they would do it to him. But look at the effects of what it's happening because of it. There's a dead lady. This place is being overrun with crooked shit. It's anyway. I'm going to put all that in God's hands, and like I said, I pray for transparency, freedom, justice, and clarity. In the Lord Jesus Christ's name, my Father. I pray for those things. I put it in your hands, because you know what I've done and what I haven't done. You know what they've done and what they haven't done. And you know most of all, not me. All I can do is just say the facts that are plain sight, they're in plain sight, that there is a cover up here. There's something that's covered up. Why would the landlord be like this with the drug dealer that lives here? The drug dealer. There's no other ones. Him. Okay? And it's like he's only here for the maintenance man people. Like he's the drug dealer for them. And that's the only reason. And they're in click with the landlord. What? It's just, what? Because the landlord's getting some type of kickback. He got to be. I know that he comes out here and uses the dude's pressure washer and shit all the time. Somehow that Chisholm fella, I believe, is connected with that Tino Brooks, the drug dealer. I believe he's connected with the crooked detective, like some kind of family or something. Because that's how they work. That's how it works around here. Like the family members of the cops or whatever, the crooked cops can be crooked and whatever, okay? They can get away with all that, okay? That's okay. But innocent people, you can bet a bet that they're going to try to, like, just destroy their lives. It's happened all over this town. And when I was working at convenience stores, people would tell me, come in there and just tell me. Because, you know, that's back when I just had started doing the cards and stuff. So I would do like little readings for people and stuff. And people would tell me all the shit that fucking goes on in this town. Innocent people. There's a tyrant about to fall, y'all. Because it's becoming too clear, the little system that's going on. There's got to be somebody that is here that is not being like an undercover agent or something. This shit's going on all over the fucking country. I can tell you that for sure. Have y'all seen? They're fucking busting old folks' houses and daycare centers and all kinds of shit. It's going on all over the country. Like all over the country, y'all. For this crooked shit that's going on. Have y'all noticed that? For all this crooked shit's going on. They're busting these fucking... The shit's going on. They saying that most of all that, those fronts on those daycares and those nursing homes and those shelters, like homeless shelters or whatever, not necessarily homeless shelters, but like the shelters where people can come and stay, like halfway house kind of thing. All of those are fronts for Hamas. They're saying for Hamas, okay? It's money trafficking, people trafficking. A lot of these people, a lot of these places are getting like grants and stuff. They'll have like daycare center on a like a billboard or something, on an old billboard that was already there. They'll write the word daycare and spell it wrong and all kinds of shit. But it'll be like you'll see like maybe 5 people from a family go in there, like 5 adults or adults and teenagers go in there, and then you'll see like 4 or 5 like men go in there as a group, okay? But on their chart, on their registry, they've got like 250 children that they take care of, and this and that and another, and they get all these like grants and this and that and another, and it's like a place for them to go do their prayers and okay. But in the walls and stuff, because it's a front for the mafia, in the walls there's drugs. They got drugs inside the walls of these little like masses, like these small little temples, but they're calling it a daycare center, okay? But they're being funded by mafia to use that mass as a daycare center front for drug trafficking. Crazy shit. It's all over. But all this stuff is getting exposed like it's happening now, okay? So the tyranny, whatever's going on in your area, it's being looked at. Somebody's watching and been knowing about it, okay? Yeah, thank you. I'm just saying, okay? So y'all keep praying for the transparency, the freedom, the clarity, the justice, okay? Because it's coming, and they are so much using our elderly and our children as fronts, okay? Y'all know about the place that's like it was like a I guess a place where people just put their elderly parent and just forget about them. You know, there's people like that, so they can have the house or whatever, and they put them in these places, and it's a front, okay? Y'all know they had this one man. They had him on a slow drip to keep him alive, to keep him having a pulse, but he was pretty much dead, so they could claim his monthly check. Like crazy shit like that. They had like they had like 10 of them in there like that, drugging them and keeping them subdued where they didn't know what was going on. Like these old people, right? And this care, but they had bed sores all over them, no shower, no anything like that. And they had this one man on a drip in a separate room. He was pretty much dead, but he was on a drip, but he still had a pulse, and they was doing it to keep getting his monthly check. He was an officer. He was some type of officer, but he was like in his 90s at this time. But he'd served in the military, so he got this real big monthly check, and they keeping him alive to get that. No, I'm not gonna give my number out on live. You're crazy. You're out of your mind. Look, somebody was left out in the cold. You're about to find out something, okay? It says rewards for your labor. You're about to find out something. Some type of reward is coming towards you. It says the hermit, spiritual mastery, a family legacy. Why on earth would... Okay, you just go on and put your phone number out here on this live real quick. And I might call you, maybe. I might contact you. I don't know. Go ahead and put your phone number out here. You want to write your phone number? It says charity of thought. Somebody, this is something concrete, a clear choice. It says seeing a clear choice. It says clear cosmic. You see a clear choice. You're just tired. This is your burnout. Where's your phone number at, Alicia? Put your address out there while you're at it. Come on now. You're so bold to ask me for my phone number? Put yours down here and your address. Come on now. Yeah, I'm burnt out too. That kind of bullshit right there. With that little fuck shit right there. If y'all can't tell, I'm a little burnt out on it. With that little fuck shit right there. That kind of bullshit right there. Fucking, where's your phone number and your address, lady? Come on now. Go on and put your social security number out there too while you're at it. Put your routing and all that. Your account number, your routing, your everything. Come on, Alicia. No? Well, you don't urgently need to speak to me then. That's kind of like saying I'm hungry and somebody offering you something. You say, nah, I don't think so. You didn't. Well, it's very urgent. I'm right here. Like I'm right here right now. And it's so urgent that you got to want my phone number on the live. You want to put your phone number too? Alright. Put your phone number on the live if you want to. I mean, that's a little bit too much information there. I'm right here. I am right here. Why not ask a question? Why not urgently tell me right now instead of all that fuck shit about my phone number? That don't make sense. I'm right here right now. Like, we're collective, ain't we? Collective, are we collective? Music. Music is your answer. There you go. Music's your answer. That's where you're going to find the answer. How about that? Is that good enough? Said you are. It says, none singing so widely well as the angel Israel. Israel. Wow, that's an angel's name, y'all. Israel. Israfel. Okay? It says, this one sings so wildly well. None sing so wildly well as this angel. And it says, and the giddy stars, so legend tells, ceasing their hymns, attend the spells of his voice, all mute. So when he begins to sing, everybody shuts up. Like J.G. Wentworth. Telling you, when he begins to sing, all the other voices shut up. Because they're under his spell. You got a singing voice, Leisha? You got something to say in your singing voice. So there you go. Think back to a time in your life when you heard music that was so powerful and beautiful you were carried away into ecstasy. The angels were there, touching the strings of your heart and spontaneously opening a channel to experience the irresistible force of their expression. Earth music is a weak reflection of the comparison. Got an angelic voice. Music is a vibration. It is said that the angels closest to God sing holy, 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 far more than praising God's greatness. They are gathering waves emanating from God. Okay, so when you say holy, 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 you're gathering waves that emanate from God. When you say the word holy, holy, holy. Okay? That's what it says. It says they're gathering waves that emanate from God and sending them into space. From their song, worlds are formed. This song of creation is condescending several times, making its way through the angelic hierarchy to be transformed into the archetype and finality into your physical matter as light, sound, gravity, and radio waves. For the old Ashkenazi, Askenazi, pronunciation of the Hebrew word for holy is kadosh. Kadosh. I used to say that. That means something. Wow. So kadosh is holy. Something is holy. If you repeat this slowly and softly, it sounds like the surf. Kadosh, kadosh, kadosh. It does. It sounds like the waves surfing against the sand. It says, a gigantic energy field from the angels reaches earth in waves, as the ocean pounds the beach. It says, carrying upon these waves is the sacred name of God, the miracle of love available to all. That's amazing. I skipped the thing. It says, these choirs are also on the lookout for open hearts and ears, so that through them the world may be brought into tune. Spiritual melodies are far more than material sound waves and carry pulsations of communication that all beings understand. Each of us take part in the mighty orchestration of the universe, through which the angels send inspiration, purification, instruction, and faith, and love to our yearning souls. In moments of stress, heroism, and illumination, the eternal self inwardly aligns with the particular anthem it requires for courage, balance, and serenity. Pray to be enraptured in the sublime spirit energy. Music is a powerful tool for transformation from the little self to the eternal self. Search for music that increases your ability to vibrate and feel. When music makes your body want to dance, you're opening to receive more light. When music touches your heart, you're opening to receive more love. When music unleashes your sensuality and passion, you're becoming more alive. When music helps you express anger and rage, you're opening to make room for the transformation that will ultimately take you home. When music breaks free the sadness in your heart, you're feeling an overpowering longing. This vibration is the direction connection with the energy of God, the angels, and the eternal self. Hold on, there's a little bit more. Go beyond your concept of celestial music and seek the heartbeat of God in the rhythm of traffic and machinery. Heavy metal music, drumming, and rock and roll also contain the energy of wisdom of the ages. Finding ears that might not hear another way. Hear the music of the spheres and become aware of the judgment and how often you stop yourself or close down. Listen for the voice of God where you least expect it. And remember that you are united with the angels and all of creation as an instrument of the eternal. Join with the angelic host to sing praises in your own special way. I love it. That fit perfectly right along with the reading. I talked about the word hallelujah, and you're supposed to speak it because of the vibration of it, and the word Yahweh, Yeshua, all of those. You're supposed to speak them. It's not about writing them down, okay? It's about the word, speaking it, and saying holy and hallelujah, and using those vibrations to bring, what did it say? The connection. The choirs are on the lookout for open hearts and ears so that through them our world may be brought into tune through spiritual melody. Confirmation. I smoke cigarettes and weed 24/7. I sing every day. Every day. I'm at the top too. I have to keep making new I've made 4 new because of the shit that goes on my phone. I'll make another Star Maker app. So I've got a brand new one again, and I'm already at the top of that one. And I smoke cigarettes and weed every day, all day long, all day long. So that's an excuse, darling. That is just an excuse. Okay? You smoke, but you've got some type of angelic voice. Okay? So I wouldn't have went to it. Your vibration. About your vibration. I have it. Whatever it is, look, I'm not the greatest of singers, but I'm an entertainer. I can entertain. I'm just saying, okay? And for some reason, they seem to like it a lot on Star Maker. I mean, they like me. I don't even talk to the people. I don't go have conversations or chat or nothing. I get on there, I sing, and that's what I do. I sing, and I sing some more, and then I sing some more. But look, it ain't about smoking. I mean, it ain't about smoking. You're smoking doesn't really. I mean, it does affect, but everything does. Like you breathe in the air, you might as well be smoking. I'm just saying. If you breathe the air in, y'all all might as well be smoking. That's all I'm saying. I quit smoking for 5 years. I'm just saying. But it shouldn't have any effect on your muscles, like your vocal cord muscles. You can sing even if you smoke. Many have done it. But I sing and I smoke and I smoke and smoke and I smoke and then I smoke some more. And I sing every day. Go on Star Maker app and I wouldn't advise talking to the people because, you know, there could be some shady characters on there trying to get into your, I don't know, hack you or something. But I don't talk to the people because they're from all over the world, like all over the world, to get on there. And some of them talk different languages and stuff. Some of the songs are in different languages if you wanted to sing them in different languages. But it'll give you like practice or whatever. And if I was you, I wouldn't worry none about who's watching because I mean most of them, they're watching but they won't sing. So they're envious of you that you will. Just. But yeah, it's something to do with your speech or your vocal patterns, your vocal rhythms. Okay, you may be asked to get up and speak in front of people. Okay, so thank you, welcome Miss Lori, welcome to the Mad Hatters. Look, I just want to let you know that I have a little bit of issues with doing the membership. Every time I do a membership live, you can hear it during the live, like you can hear me talking during the live. But when I try to post the video, there's no sound. Like, there's no sound to it. So, I haven't been doing the member. I contacted the people, the creator team at YouTube, and told them what was going on. When I do a membership, the volume doesn't come through. But when I do the regular public ones, it does. So they're working on it. They said they was working on it. So I do membership ones, but I just wanted to let you know that that's what's going on with that. That I haven't been doing them in the past week because of that. Because the last 3 that I did in the membership made it no volume, and then when I tried to do public ones, the public ones wouldn't have volume, so I would have to do other shit or whatever, turn the phone off and all kinds of stuff. Okay, and then I would be able to. Actually, what I'd do is have to try to start a live 5 times, and then finally it would come through with volume. It's crazy, but it was affecting that, so I'd stop doing them for right now. But I'll get back to them, and I go in there and test it every once in a while to see if it's got volume or not. It's kind of insane. Anyway, y'all, this has been very interesting today. I hope y'all got something out of those few cards that I did pull out because they had meaning behind them. And yeah, thank you so much. And as far as Alicia, look, I'm saying, look, go they've got all kinds of little apps that you can go practice on. But it really has nothing to do with the smoking. It's more to do with the exercising of it. Like, okay, I smoke every day, but I exercise and I stand up straight and things like that. When I walk, I carry I don't slump over when I'm, you know, like right now I got my arms right here, but my back's straight. You understand? And doing those types of things will help to build it up, and also doing just the practice of it every day. You'll overcome where you've okay, say like you might run out of breath a little bit on certain parts, okay, at first. Your body will start building, it'll start building it, like repairing that area like a muscle, just like a muscle, okay? And the more you do it, it'll overcome the effects of the smoking. I'm telling you, if you just go in there and exercise every day, do a little humming, that's one of the big things that you should do all the time. I know it sounds crazy, humming, just and la 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 la. Everybody should walk around doing that. It's just like saying holy, holy, holy. Okay, kabash, kadash, kadash. Like sounds of the waves of the waves hitting the beach. I suggest everybody does that walks around and just all day when you're doing your dishes or sing songs. That's what we're supposed to be doing with our voices. That's why he gave us these voices. The voices are meant for singing praises. They're not really meant for us to be communicating, because that's all mostly false. I'm just saying. The voices are meant for singing praise to God. That's what they're made for. So we should walk around humming and la-la-la-ing and fa-fa-fa-ing, because those frequencies bring joy. You understand? That's why they're in songs and stuff. Those frequencies bring joy. La-la-la, la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. You know? Those frequencies. That's why there's a scale. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. There's a scale. They bring frequencies when you say them. So I suggest to keep your joy your joy chakra open. You should hum and la 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 and sing songs of joy that make you feel joy frequencies and stuff like that. You can even just like the wheels on the bus go round and round. You can do that. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Those all got those uplifting frequencies in them. Those little nursery rhymes, they got those uplifting frequencies in them. Okay? You can do one yourself. Okay? I have to make myself pretty clear about some stuff, though. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, the blood test thing you can send out. You can send out. You can get a piece of. You can go and get a piece of one of them's hair, your mama's hairbrush. I'm telling you, and do it yourself and find out. But you have to find out. You have to get a piece of something from the dad, or the people who you suspect to be the dad. You need that too. But you're going to have something legit from your mom that you know you come out of her. Okay? They want the mom's DNA first to make sure of that first. Okay? But then you give samples of the dad. Like you can get, I don't know, a pair of fucking underwear with skid marks in them. That shit'll work. Anything like that'll work. Have them spit, or hell, get a cigarette butt or something and send it in. They can do analysis on it and find out if that's the match to your DNA. But you don't have to have them. They don't got to be a part of it. They don't have to accept that you're wanting a blood test. Just know that. Yeah, it's happening to all collective. Collective, let her know. Is it happening to y'all? It's happening to me. So, yeah, me too. Okay? All of us, we're more than what it appears. We're never alone, okay? That right there should say a lot. We're more than what it appears. There's no coincidence. Y'all, I don't believe in coincidence, so there's no possibility that it's coincidence that you've been through the same thing as I've been through. The same exact shit. Damn near the same names. It's not a coincidence. Okay? It's bigger than that. So understand, when you come in here and you're talking and that, that we're all of us that are talking about this are in here. Okay? There's y'all, there's no reason to be ashamed or embarrassed about it. Look, it's happening to every single one of us. I was shunned and put out. Why? It doesn't make any sense. Like, it doesn't make no sense unless there's a big secret. There's got to be, because that's a major arcana. You understand? So there's a big secret, and it's about to be exposed. Keep praying for transparency, clarity, freedom, and justice. Keep praying for that. Do fasting. We did a mass fasting on January 19th. You can do it today. You can do it today. You can do it tomorrow. You can do it for 3 days. You can do it. It's supposed to be done in secret. You're not supposed to tell nobody. You just need to pray that every 3 hours. Wash your face and do without whatever. It's a cleansing and a release of something so new can come in. And when you pray, that's what the fasting is. And when you pray, that every 3 hours you're submitting your prayers of what you want to see come in, what you want new to come in, while you release the old toxic and old toxins through fasting. Understand how it works, okay? Yeah. I mean, that's a little odd, but yeah. Y'all are 2 years apart. There's no baby pictures of you. Your aunt. Your aunt's kid. Oh my God. Hold on a minute, I just heard something else. Are you positive that's your mom? She said leave stuff alone. That's crazy because my mom said that. My mom said that. To leave stuff alone. That's wild. That's what I was about to say. That's exactly what I was about to say. But I was thinking that your dad had an affair with someone that they passed away. That's what I was thinking. But it could be your uncle. But that's man. I think I'm my uncle's kid too. I really do. It's very interesting. But, I mean, I'm just saying. That is crazy. Well, how it all fits together. Mind-blowing even. You too? Yeah. All of us. And we all fit. It's like we're all... Why? Like, I want to know the bigger question. Okay? Like, it's very obvious that we're all in the same boat. That we're all... Because it even shows in the cards all the time. Let me read what this says, because I don't know what it says, but I know it's going to sum everything up real quick. Let me find out what it says, okay? In relationships, the biggest thing you must look for is consistency. Now, when I say that, that's in all relationships. Say, like with mom and dad and sister and brothers and uncles and aunts and lovers and so on and so forth and blazes and blazes. Look for the consistency. Have you consistently been denied answers? I have. Consistently. I've asked the questions and been denied the answers. Consistently. Repeatedly. Over and over and over throughout my lifetime. It's almost like when I ask a question, they need time to think of an answer or come up with an answer. When I asked about my birth, when I asked my mom about my birth, it took her about 9 hours for her to get back to me to tell me about my birth. 9 hours. I was like, okay, but I listened. Weird. Like they got an excuse, some kind of excuse, and then they got to come up with some kind of like story to tell you. It's what it feels like every time. Like I've tried to ask and ask and ask about my granddad. Well, I don't know much about him. He passed away when I was 10, Dean. I'm like, well, you know this and that about him. Now, how come I was 54 years old or I found out that he was part of the CIA, some type of secret service? I had no idea. I found a certificate. My stepdad died. We're looking at old pictures, going through old pictures, and there's a certificate there of my mom's dad, his name and everything on it. He's of the Secret Service. She said, "Oh, yeah, I've had that for a while. I think it was your aunt gave it to me when Grandma died." I said, "Oh." So you just never told us that he was Secret Service and he died in this weird way? Like, that's strange. You never tried to figure that out? Like, you didn't never try to figure that out? I know she was 10, but he's part of the Secret Service. Didn't know his birthday. He come off an orphan train, y'all. Okay? He didn't know his birthday. He celebrated 2 birthdays. He is attacking this picture, y'all. Look at him. I'm talking about major attack in this fucking picture. Raising hell at it. What is it, pony boy? Raising hell at it, y'all. Yeah, I'm finding out shit on my own too, y'all. But that right there is, but do you see, Leisha? Do you see how all of us are going through that same exact thing? All of us. And it keeps coming out that the uncle is our dad. Every one of us. So he's having a morning, I guess. He was on that damn picture, y'all. He was whooping its ass. He was whooping that picture's ass, wasn't he? This is all of us. All of us are going through it. You understand? It says every time you forgive someone who is not being consistent with you, you're giving them permission to hurt you again. You deserve better. So who hasn't been consistent with you throughout your lifetime? Yep, mine too. That's so crazy because all that shit going on around my dad's funeral and all that, man. It's all going to come out. It's going to come out. Exactly. That's what's going on. That's what's going on. hit subscribe and you can keep up with it, because it's been telling the same. It's been telling this story. It's the uncle. There was a some type of he left. Okay, because your mom is like your grandmother. His mom. Your mom's like her. He couldn't deal with it. Yeah, we're breaking them. We're breaking them. Just keep praying for transparency, freedom, clarity, and justice. We're breaking them. But I'm wondering, is it the generational curses of both parents? Is it the generational curses of both parents? They were unequally yoked. One was poor and one was silver spoon in their mouth. They were unequally yoked. That's why your mama was left behind, because your daddy was rich and his mama was overbearing and wouldn't let him be the father to you. You were denied. But you're an heir. You have the blood in your system. No matter if she denied you or not, you still got it. It says, a forgotten dream will resurface. Pursue it. It says, a powerful prayer will bring you what you desire. A forgotten dream will resurface. Pursue it. There will be a DNA test. I don't know when or how that's coming about, but there will be a DNA test. Hell, mine quit denying. They just shut me off. They don't hardly talk to me. When they done what they did, their shame keeps them denying that they did it. Their shame does. But that's all coming out too, because there was this other investigations taking place. And you know what's so crazy is, like, if you was to go try to take this to like the FBI or something, it would sound crazy, because there's these different little groups taking places, okay? But it's gang stalking, so it does sound crazy that all of this is happening to you, okay? It does sound, but you got, the proof is right there. I mean, it's undeniable. The proof is right there. That this has been a systematic gang stalking for years. Somebody was paying for it. Possibly the mother of the real dad was paying to have you just shunned and without, because you're like the princess and the pea, like Cinderella. Something belongs to you, but there was someone that was envious and didn't want you to have it. Okay? But there will be some type of DNA test. Yeah, and when you tried to call them, it's Cash Patel answers the phone, huh? What? You had what? Cash Patel, you dumbass. The fuck? What the fuck was Trump thinking, man? I don't know. I think all these people was already set up to be in them positions, and Trump didn't have no say in it. Like, how come all the AI fucking geniuses are his cabinet? Like, what? He's got damn 13-year-old fucking press secretaries and shit. I mean, it's like, what? Erica Kirk is his long-lost child, I guess. He's sweet. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it ain't like he didn't find his own child so attractive that he even said on national television that he would get with her. With her sitting right there beside him. I'm just saying, Trump said that on national television. How beautiful and sexy she was. Go look it up. Y'all don't believe me. That's Barron's mom. Trump's daughter is Barron's mom. And Trump's the dad. Barron knows it. He's been trying to get information about it. Yeah. The same story. Look, just keep praying for transparency and clarity and justice and that and that and that. I have no access to my dad's, anything that belongs to my dad or the uncle, to get a DNA test. He'd have to come to me and give me something. So, I don't have, it says something about a choice. Choose serenity, light, and positive energy. No matter what is going on, I choose happiness. I rise above fear and direct my thoughts to God. You just need to keep praying for the clarity. Yes. Oh, yes. Yes. It's a wild. Well, there you go. You got your dad's hat. Now, your uncle's or whatever, your uncle dad. You can use the sweat from that. The hair particles in it, the skin particles in it. I mean, it doesn't give you as accurate of results that like 100% or nothing like that, but comparison to the one that they think is your dad and the one that they know is your dad, it's going to be more accurate. It's going to have a higher level of accuracy. Do you understand? The one that's not your dad is going to say 0. No, that's not your dad. It might say 4% or some shit like that. Okay, because there could be some long lost heritage somewhere in there. But the one that's your real dad will be up in the 60s, 70s, 80s percents. Okay? Put it in God's hands, it said. It says, my trust in life is implicit. God's greater knowing and greatest love guides my heart and my choices. My faith is steady and I remain true to my light. Everything unfolds according to God's will. Just keep praying for transparency, freedom, justice, and clarity, okay? Do some fasting. Go sing, hum. And listen, the frequency, the telephone number to God is not O-M, it's A-U-M, okay? The telephone frequency to God is A-U-M, okay? Like that, not Om. Om is a closing. It's ushering in a closing. Okay? Om is ushering in an opening. Okay? Just from the shapes of the letters. Okay? And the way you enunciate them. It's an opening. It's a door opening. It's a key. Om is a key to open, and Om is the key to close. Om, it comes inward. Om, it doesn't go outward. Om goes outward. Okay? Understand that. So, there you go. If you learned anything today and you enjoyed my little... It's for entertainment purposes only. It's all allegedly, or if I said something that needed to be allegedly. Okay? It's for YouTube. Because I might have said something might be allegedly. About these Pleiadians and Arterians and shit. We don't want to offend them. We don't want to offend the Arterians and shit. Because, you know, they're our friends. It's the reptilians that are not. We can offend them all day because nobody likes them. So we can say they're fucking look like a lizard's ass, okay? No, nobody say nothing. But don't offend the Pleiadians, the Arterians, and those, okay? We don't want to do that. Anyway. Anyway. Y'all take what resonates. Y'all hit that bell notification. You know what? Let's become bell makers, y'all. Let's put fucking bells everywhere. Let's just fucking hang them up by a rope on a fucking piece of wood and 2 long poles and just hang bells up every fucking where. Let's become bell makers again, y'all. Bells are, demons hate the sound of a bell. They can't stand it because it opens up. I'm telling y'all, demons hate the sound of bells. We need to become bell makers. We need to put bells everywhere. How do you become a bell maker? Because you know they claim that they took all the bells down for the war to make bullets out of them. But there's a big old huge bell graveyard. But they claim that they took them down to make bullets out of them. Y'all believe that? Yeah, right. Okie dokie. That's why they got a big old graveyard of bells, right? I mean, heck, you don't even hear bells on daggum, like, boats anymore. You used to hear bells on boats, like you'd hear it, like, coming. You know how, like, the choo-choo train said, with a choo-choo? Well, boats used to have, like, a bell that would ring to let you know that they're out there. Just saying, okay? It says, I know his wrath, over in Jeremiah 48:30. It says, I know his wrath, says the Lord, but it is not right. Something about a tyrant. It says, he lies. His lies have made nothing right. Therefore, I will wail for Moab, and I will cry out for all of Moab. I will mourn for the men of Kir-Hirs, O vine of Sibmah. I will weep for you with the weeping of Jazer. Man, if these names don't sound like alien names, I don't know what does. Every one of these names sound alien. And Jazer reminds me of that creature in Star Trek. Anyway, it says, your plants have gone over the sea. They reach to the sea of Jazer. The plunderers have fallen on your summer fruit and your vintage. Joy and gladness are taken it from the plentiful field and from the land of Moab. I have caused wine to fail from the wine presses. No one will tread with joyous shouting, not joyous shouting. That's what it says. From the cry of Heshbon to the Eliah and the Jahajah, they have uttered their voices from Zorah to Haranam like a 3-year-old heifer. For the waters of Nimrim also shall be desolate. Moreover, says the Lord, I will cause to cease Moab, the one who offers sacrifices in high places, and burns incense to his little g gods. Therefore my heart shall wail like flutes for Moab, and like flutes my heart shall wail for the men of Kir-Hirs. Therefore the riches they acquired have perished. For every head shall be bald, and every beard clipped, and all the hands shall be cut, and the loins sackcloth, a general lamentation on all the housetops of Moab, a cleansing of Moab's bloodline, is what it's saying, and in the streets. For I have broken Moab like the vessel in which is no pleasure, says the Lord, and he's sad about it. And it says, they shall wail, how she is broken down, how Moab has turned her back on with shame. So Moab shall be in derision and a dismay to all those about her. So everybody that's surrounding Moab is going to watch the destruction of Moab. And there will be no more Moab like America. I'm just telling you. For thus says the Lord, behold, one shall fly like an eagle and spread his wings over Moab. Kiroth is taken, and the strongholds are surprised. The mighty men's heart in Moab on that day shall be like the heart of a woman in birth pangs, and Moab shall be destroyed as a people. Take what resonates. Because he exalted himself against the Lord, fear and the pit and the snare shall be upon him. O inhabitants of Moab, says the Lord. Moab is America, y'all. I promise you it is. Because America is not spoken of in the Bible at all. This is a prelude. I'm telling you. It says, he who flees from the fear shall fall into the pit. There was no way out. There's going to be no way out. It says, and he who gets out of the pit shall be caught in the snare. It says, for upon Moab, upon it, I will bring the year of their punishment, says the Lord. Those who fled stood under the shadow of Heshbon because of its exhaustion. But a fire shall come out of Heshbon, a flame of the midst of Shion, and shall devour the brow of Moab. So whatever's going to be left after this winter storm is going to be bombarded with bombs and so on and so forth by other countries. The crown of the head of the son of Tolmith. Woe to you, O Moab, the people of Cheshmon perish. For your sons have been taken captive, and your daughters captive too. Yet I will bring back the captives of Moab in the latter days, says the Lord. Thus far is the judgment of Moab. And then it goes on to the judgment of the next to come, the next one, Ammon. Ammon will be the next one. It's going to take them down. I'm telling y'all. How long have I been telling y'all America is going down? There's not going to be a Christmas in 2026. What did it just say? The order of things is going to happen? That's what's happening to us right now, to America. Because we have no place. We don't fit anywhere in the world. We're mixtures. We have all kinds of DNA in us that don't fit in Russia or Israel or wherever. We fit in America, and we're going to be wiped out as a people because we don't exist. And there's going to be no way out. Did it not say that? But it said there will be some inhabitants of the Moab that will go to Heshbon, and Heshbon will shoot them with flames from the shadows. They're not even going to... The people that are trying to escape to go to Heshbon, they're not even going to see the flame. They're not even going to see the guns. They're just going to be shot coming there. To kill off that people, that race of people. But he said in the latter days, they'll come back from out of nowhere. There's going to be a DNA test, y'all. I'm telling y'all. They're looking for a specific people. Yeah. We call ourselves a nationality of people, and we're not. And we tell other nationalities to go back home. We don't have no home to go to. America don't have no home to go to. I'm just telling you, we've been a big old huge experiment for 200 years, or 250 years. And now the experiment's over. It's done. The lab's being demolished. It's going to be wiped out. The lab's going to be no more. I'm just telling you, because this belongs to Israel. This land belongs to Israel. We live on the Israeli land. We stole it. We stole it a long time ago. Pay attention, y'all. Well, it means that you are a country when you call yourself an Australian. You're a piece of that country. You're a property of Austria, or Australia. You're a property of it. Your birth certificate says so. Your birth certificate says that you're a property, that you belong. On your birth certificate is your name in all capital letters? If so, then you're a country. Not a person. I'm a country, I'm not a person, according to them. Yeah, We all are. We belong to Israel. We're captives of Israel. We wouldn't necessarily be called Israeli, but we're captives of Israel right now. We're all right now. Y'all don't even know it. Trump does. He knows it. We're captives of Israel right now. We'll have a choice whether or not we want to follow their, or get our heads chopped off like they do over there. That's from like Ireland, Swedish type area. They actually have their own. They're actually their own race of people. They don't blend races at all. Vikings don't. The Vikings don't blend races at all. They only are with Vikings. They don't blend at all. They do not blend races. Because the Vikings actually come from that red-headed god. That's actually from where red hair comes from. There's a red-headed god. And everybody with red hair is related. Don't matter what color you are, race or whatever you are. Now, it all stems from this one red-headed god. And his trait stuck. You're unsure about what I'm talking about? Well, I just read about it in the Bible. I just read it out loud in the Bible. A genocide of a people. We're captives of Israel. Because we're on their land. Possibly because he's fallen. Could be why. I noticed that myself. Itchy. I noticed that myself. But anyway, do you understand now? Are you following now? Like, are you getting it now? What, do they have a land that they came from? What are you talking about? No, this is their land. Yeah, they got Israel, but this land, the deed to this land belongs to Israel. It was their land before someone tried to claim it as theirs, okay? And the people who claimed it as theirs is being found that it wasn't their land, and it's been Israel's all along. And we're going to have to leave or get killed. Just said it. We're Moab. You understand? We don't have a nationality. We're mixed race. All Americans just about are mixed race. Yeah. Well, there you go. And I told you. This is okay. Did you not see it on Trump's face? Did you not see it on Putin and the Chinese and Japanese faces when Trump went to Israel? Did you not see it on their faces? They know that this is Israel's land. And even in the face of Trump, he's a puppet of Israel. I mean, I'm just saying. Makes you wonder about what? Makes you wonder about what? Where we're going to go? Well, Trump's trying to make it where we can go to Greenland. And now that Trump's done all that, now other countries are deciding that they're going to go buy up some land too. Yeah, they ran around on ships, but they had a secret in the high places. They had a place that they thrived in. They had a village. They had a place of their own, but it's in secret places. High up. High up. More of them are Jewish than you think. He's an immigrant of I want to say Ireland. I think he's an immigrant. I think his dad was an immigrant of Ireland. Trump. But their last name wasn't Trump then. But anyway. I guess I'm going to go. It's been 3 hours. I know this is interesting and all that. But I'll come back and I'll talk some more about some more stuff that I've learned. And I want to know about when the fucking Artarians landed. Because they're all over the fucking government now. I mean, everywhere. They're all over the government. It's crazy. And what's up with fucking McCrane's eye? What is going on? Jeez, that's crazy with his eyes. Well, I suppose the planet belongs to God, and he's going to do whatever he wants to with the inhabitants, okay? I'll just leave it with that, and you do your own research and discernment and judgment on it, okay? Because the land belongs to the planet, not the people. Well, God said that the land belonged to the people. He gave it to us. It's a gift for us to explore. That's what God said. So, I mean, do your own discernment on that. Okay? But he also said that he appoints people to govern us. That we need to trust them and pray for them and pray for their hearts. So maybe that's what we need to do. Pray for freedom, justice, transparency, clarity. You know, those 4 things. That'll cover a multitude. Okay? So pray for that. Because it said put it in God's hands because God knows what he's doing. Okay? He knows what he's doing. He knows that his children are here. And he's going to watch out for his children before he lets this happen to them. Okay? But we just heard there's going to be a mass, like, genocide of a place. And once that goes down, there's nowhere these people are going to be able to hide because the places around that place is going to shoot at them. And there'll be fire and shit like that at these people that are trying to get to these other places. No, you can't come here. No, you can't sit here. No, can't sit here. We're Forrest Gump on the bus. Okay? And there's going to be that one that says, yeah, you can sit here. Okay? Because God's going to make that angel appear. That's when you've heard the voice of an angel. Right? No coincidences, y'all. Y'all stay golden. I love y'all. I hope everybody has a wonderful day. I hope that this has been enlightening. And if you know, got any kind of education out of it or a seed planted, y'all let me know, okay? If you want to donate to the channel, it's Cash App $ANGELMOON 6237. Have super chat and super thanks. Thank y'all so much for the rubies. I'm very grateful for that. It helps the algorithms and stuff of the channel. If y'all just watch those like little commercial things that come on, if y'all watch it to the end, it helps the channel too. It helps let people know so they can get the message too. What is your question? Did I answer it? Did I answer your question, Blender? Well, how many natural disasters have you experienced in the past, like, 200 years? Because they've all been man-made. Just saying. Take those that resonates, y'all. I love y'all. Stay golden. I will see you on the flip side.